Good morning, we're back so soon. So this is the third video in literally a week, which is very unheard of for me, but I've been able to wheedle another few hours off work. It's Wednesday morning. Welcome to our 10th video together, which is just sensational. I cannot believe I'm already up to double figures. So thanks as always for your support, and a special thanks to two groups of individuals. Firstly, the new subs. So since last video 9, picked up quite a few more subs already, so that's fantastic. Welcome to the club. And also to my pals over at the Simplex Plus owners group. Quite a few guys have come over from there in the last week or so. So thanks for your support, guys, as always. Where are we today? We're back on the Tudor field. I'm going to call it the Tudor field because some of that stuff that came up last week, and obviously on a previous video where I found the other buckle and other bits, this smacks of a Tudor field, so that's what it will forever be known. I thought I'd get back and just do a little bit more before this crop comes through. Just bumped into the farmer. He's more than happy for me to go back on it. Also got another 3 permissions, which is very greedy, I know, but only small plots. So he's just told me I can go on a nice orchard. Also his garden, which is huge anyway, which has got a very old well in it apparently, so that might be quite nice, and another little paddock. So that's all very exciting, and it's all kind of pasture / grass, so it's ideal for the summer months when we can't get on the crop field. So at least we can keep the content coming. Let's not mess about. I've only got a few hours again. Let's get you to the first hole. See you in a bit. Okay, very first find of the day. I can tell you it's the very first find of the day because that's where I just filmed. So that's about 4 or 5 paces in. By the way, the eagle-eyed amongst you would have spotted on my hoodie a Notch to 11 badge. So big thanks to Steve at Detecting Wear UK for sorting that for me. So I've now got a badge. I've got a little bit of livery on the uniform. So I'm well thrilled with that. So yeah, all good. Anyway, where were we? This was 15-16 actually, but a really good tone. So it looks dislight, but I suspect that's probably a button with that VDI. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just a little button. Oh, and it's one of my little blank pewtery type ones. I get a few of these. Okay, very first one of the day. We don't mind that. See you in a bit. Right, next one's an interesting one. This is coming up in the 50s. Really good, really strong signal for obvious reasons. What is that? Well, I'm presuming it's some sort. It's got a bit of an end to it, so you think it might be a nail, but it's not tapered at all, and it's very green. So it looks old. But maybe I'm seeing something that's not there. There doesn't seem to be any design on it. Maybe it is just a very long pin or nail or something. Yeah, interesting. I won't clean that up now, but we'll have a look at that one later. Okay. Right, next one. 7880 all the way around. Really nice tone. It's in here somewhere. I thought for a change we'd have a look together. See if we can find it without pinpointing. If not, we'll have another look. No sign. Okay, let's get the pinpointer out. Okay. I think I missed it. Always the way. Curse of the lot. Ah, there you go. It was sitting right underneath me. It's a coin, I think. Sitting right underneath me. Must have dropped out as I was first looking at that thing. Yeah, it's a greenie. George, I would have thought. Let's give it a clean and see what's there. Slice of toast, anyone? Yeah, whatever it is was sadly long gone. Okay, it's a coin though, we'll take it. See you in a bit. Right, next one was practically well, in fact I think it probably was sunbathing actually. I did do a little dig, but I don't think I needed to. I think that's a lead figure, isn't it? Little soldier or something? Yeah, definitely. Legs there. Little arm coming across. Remnants of an arm. Headless, sadly. Yeah, I think I might just give him a quick clean actually. See if we can find out a little bit more. Righto. Hello, sailor. Yeah, that's what he is. He's a little lead sailor, I reckon. Look, if you look at his blue uniform and the way he's got that kind of, you know, neckerchief or whatever they were called over his neck. Yeah, I think he was a sailor. Oh, that's well awesome. I'm well happy with that. What a cracking start already. Brilliant. See you in a bit. Right, the next one has got me puzzled. I wasn't even going to film it, if I'm honest. I thought it was just a little end of a nail or something. But look at that. That is tiny. It's very green. It was a very iffy signal, by the way, but the tone in my ear was good. So again, another demonstration of don't always rely on your numbers, guys. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that might be nothing, of course, but it is tiny. Let me just give it a gentle clean and see what comes up. Well, not sure, if I'm honest. I'm not sure you can see that either. It's almost got a little kind of pattern on it. It's kind of an edge on each side and something in the middle, but I don't know whether I'm seeing things. Might just be an olive or some, but that's definitely interesting, and it's tiny. Okay, we'll have a closer look when we get back. See you in a bit. Well, never let it be said that we don't get varied finds on my videos. Go on then. What's that? Yeah, good signal, nice and green, not a clue. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. I'm trying to put my back to it. Pretty open field, this one. Yeah, it's got a, you know, really defined edge to it. It's got a bit of shape, you know, patterning there. Is it a foot of something? Is it part of a pot? Answers on a postcard. Yeah, interesting. Okay. You'll hear this 1,000 times on YouTube metal detecting channels. Always check your holes. So I just found that. Don't know what that is. Another bit of greenness to it. Could be anything. Anyway, so just chuck that in my little bag. Went to close the hole and I thought, no, I better just have a quick scan. Got another really good signal, because I hadn't mentioned that the signal that I just found that little bit of took is was actually quite good, and it was surprising at what came out of it. And then over here somewhere I just spotted something. Oh yeah, there it is. Something else, which is, oh, actually that's quite disc-like, isn't it? Ooh, is that a little lead token or something? Let's give it a little clean, see what comes up. There we are. Pretty sure it's lead. It's got some really cool markings on it. Not quite sure what that is on the back there. You can see that. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's almost like a bird, isn't it? But I don't know. Again, any ideas, let me know. Very interesting. Always check your holes, folks. See you in a bit. What do you make of that then? Again, another bit of lead, I think. Just about to chuck it in the bag. Saw something poking through, gave it a quick spray. Yeah, not a clue. But yet another interesting find from this field. Nothing on the back that's discernible. A little bit of pattern to it. Maybe a little part of a lead figure or something. Don't know. Very cool. Righto. Really iffy signal. It's been about 40 minutes since I filmed anything. I've had about 4 or 5 kind of nondescript bits of lead. Apologies for the wind. I'm just going to move, get back to it if I can a little bit better. Yeah, we got around. It was a very, very iffy signal. Yeah, and it looks like, oh yeah, I think that's going to be toast. That's why it was a iffy signal, I think. Okay, I'll give it a quick spray and just see if anything comes up, but I suspect not. Well, I reckon that's probably one of the worst I've ever found, if that is even a coin. It's coin shaped, coin feel to it, but that is proper gone. Look at that. Oh well. Moving on. So things just got weird. I just found that. Same end of the field, so I've kind of done a one line and I've come back up the top. So same area as that one. So that's the one I found very early on. That's the one I found now. Practically, if not definitely, identical, slightly different size. So that's off something, isn't it? I don't know what it is, but that's very interesting. Any ideas, please let me know. Righto. It's really blowing, guys, so my apologies if you're getting lots of wind interference. I have got my dead cat thingy on my external mic and I'm trying to shield as best as I can, but yeah, it's blowing one today. Nice little shot there by inadvertently of the Nokta Makro shovel with all the stickers on from the pals. New one on the top, treasure hunting with Tom, top bloke. Your gift, Tom, just so you know, has yet to bring me luck. However, got something in the 60s and it looks coin shaped after the pile that I took out. You can see it there, can't we? Oh yeah, that's quite big. That's penny size. Will we see a monarch staring back at us though? That's the question. See you in a second. There we are, just coming through. 1879, 1 penny. So that's going to be Vicky, isn't it? Yeah, just about make her out. There we are. Oh well, not in great nick, but we got a date off it, and it's a coin, and it's a penny. So I'm happy with that. Right, see you in a bit. Nuts. Cool, this one gave me the runaround. Couldn't find it anywhere. It's surprising really, because it's quite big. Yeah, I mean that looks, I suspect that's quite modern, isn't it? It's obviously some sort of, something had a pin on there maybe, or a catch. I don't know. Is it modern? I don't know. I suspect that's bent a bit as well, so it's probably more round than that. Yeah, and I imagine a similar piece on the other side that connected to it, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if you've got any ideas. My mate Bill will know all about this one, I reckon. Right, see you in a bit. Right, probably only got about half an hour left now, so the wind's dropping, which is a good sign, but sadly my time is running out. A sunbathing button. Yeah, still with the shank on, amazingly. It's quite cool, I suppose. Survived all these years. Not going to bother cleaning it. We'll see if anything comes on it. It doesn't feel like there's anything on it, but yeah. So hopefully we'll might get 1 or 2 more in, and then I've got to call it a day and get back. Sadly. All right. I'll see you in a while. Well, we've definitely got time for one more. because that was only about 2 minutes ago when I just told you the previous message. 79.80. I like the sound of it. First spoon out, I can see a green round. Can you see it? Just there. Just there. Oh, it might be toasted again. I think it might be. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give it a very quick clean, but I suspect that is toast. Righto. Yeah, sadly, Toastville, Tennessee. Never mind. Right, so very last whole of the day for sure. My blooming speaker cable is broke again. That's the third hunt on a trot. This is the speaker system I use, which attaches to my phone. It's pretty cool. It works normally pretty well, but I have to buy an adapter to go to my iPhone, and without doubt, every time, I don't know if obviously I'm catching it or something, but the end keeps breaking off. So yeah, I've got to think of a new mic system, I think, so I don't keep breaking it, because it's costing me a £5 every time I come out. Anyway, yeah, last one of the day. Good signal. It's a green, in situ, farthing size, I would suggest, and green as you like. Probably another toasty. It seems to be the way it's going, other than that Vicky Penny. Let's give it a quick clean and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, toast again. There might be the slightest amount of detail on around the edge, but yeah, not a lot to it, sadly. Seems to be the way up this end of the field. Never mind. Been brilliant though. Thank you so much. Had some interesting finds as always. A varied hunt. It was only a very short one today, so I've got to get back. So no, really appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you on the roundup, and yeah, see you in a while. Okay, welcome to the roundup. One more quick shout out. Thanks, Tom. Treasure Hunting with Tom, top bloke. If you don't already subscribe to Tom, make sure you do. He has some cracking permissions and some brilliant finds to go with it. In terms of today, yeah, it was only a couple of hours really. So considering I got quite a lot of finds, all things considered. Got a big pot of lead, junk, and then this is the rest. So starting down the bottom, found my first piece of clay pipe, so I was quite pleased with that. A couple of bits of pottery. I think I found something else in that design before. A couple of kind of hingy, brackety things. Another couple of bits there. A couple of scrap items. Didn't necessarily film all of these. This was the long pin thing, which I think I found quite early on in the day. I think it is probably just a long pin or a long part of a nail maybe, but I have no idea. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Didn't film this one. Little hook thing. This was quite cool. Didn't film this either. Got this late on. I thought it might just be a bit of machinery, but actually when I cleaned it up, it is, as you can see, part of a weight. So that is a little V or some sort of symbol. So obviously we haven't got the whole one, so I don't think we'll know how much it was supposed to weigh. Some nondescript buttons. That was the one that was sunbathing. Nothing came up, sadly. This thing as well, little oval shaped. Well, I think it was a button or a fixing or something like that. Moving on to the interesting finds, I guess. Two of those. Very similar, but I don't think they're from the same whatever it was. What I can tell you though is, if you look at it, and if they did connect, if they were from the same pot, obviously 4 of those would make that, which could well be maybe the top of a candlestick. Yep, speculation, pure speculation. That, which I thought was quite interesting, I think now I've looked at it, that's a bullet, isn't it? That's just a bullet that's whacked something proper hard. A little lead bullet, so interesting, but there we are. This thing here, yeah, still none the wiser.
I presume that either had a pin on it or a similar item, so like a carabiner, I suppose, or carabiner, however you pronounce it, possibly, don't know. That's that little disky thing, or ring thing. No idea, probably nothing, but it's absolutely tiny, but it's definitely got kind of like two-lined pattern through it. Not sure. If you've got any ideas, please do let me know. And that was my little lead, what I presume to be some sort of token or seal. I keep seeing a bird, because a beak and two wings, but I have no idea. But that's pretty cool. I like that. I like my lead finds. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins, 4 of which are toast. That one almost can get some detail, so if I give it a proper clean, I might get a bit more up. This one I thought was toast, but has actually come out with a bit of inscription, etc. on it. It's a Victoria. You can just about see her now. Now it's dried out a little bit, and it's 1870 something, and it's a farthing. And this one is that penny that I found, another Victoria, and that was 1879, so that one's quite easy to see. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. And then last but by no means least, hello sailor. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Shame it's not whole, but they very rarely are. And again, another great lead find. Shame he's not got a bit more blue, but he definitely would have had a nice blue tunic and his little white kerchief, I suspect. So yeah, again, another boating theme to my fields. Nothing Tudor. Having named it Tudor, kiss of death. Nothing Tudor, I don't think. The last thing I want to end with, and I need your help with this one, is this little thing. Thought it was just a nail. Having cleaned it up, it looks very old. I don't know if you can see that. That has got a tiny little eye on the end, as if it was a threading or something like that. So again, no idea, but if you have any, please do let me know, as that's quite cool. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me again. Just a little introduction to what's going to happen next. I've just received my Nokta Makro plastic sand scoop. I'm not one for beach detecting, if I'm absolutely honest. I tried it in my very early days with my Garrett and didn't really get on with it, and haven't been back since. So I didn't want to spend loads of money on a metal one. But so I bought that. All will be revealed. There will be the next video, possibly one before it, but certainly within a week or so. There's going to be one on the beach with a very, very special guest. So stay tuned, stay cool. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.